Okay, taking a quick pause. Today is August 12th, and I think I'm starting to figure out, I think things are starting to pop up, and I think I'm starting to figure out what's what. So this is the milkweed pot, and I plucked out all the ones that looked like this stuff here. There was a lot of that in the milkweed pot. I knew that wasn't milkweed. I plucked it out, but I'm starting to think that this stuff here, like the bright green and I think the kind of reddish base, I'm thinking that may be milkweed. I'm still gonna give these more time just to be sure, but I think that might be milkweed. And then over in the checker mallow pot, where'd it go? I saw one that made me start to feel more confident about what was checker mallow. Maybe it was over here in the other checker mallow pot. Yeah, I think this guy with these round cotyledons, and then this starting to look a little bit lobed true leaf. I think that might be checker mallow, and it looks like we have this guy here. And I know in my earlier video I said, yeah, I think that might be checker mallow, but I'm starting to feel a little bit more sure. And then in the columbine, I'm beginning to think that these almost like purplish little cotyledons popping up, I'm thinking that might be the columbine on account of this. It's starting to look a little bit more like a columbine, and when it first came up, those first two little ones were kind of a bluish color, more similar to those over there. So I just got excited. I thought I'd take a pause and say I think I might be starting to figure it out, and I think more things might be starting to germinate now that it's April and the temperatures are actually getting up. So that's just my little status update. Alright, it is April 19th and I have some updates because I am starting to figure out what's what. Columbine on April 19th, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columbine sprouts, at least confirmed. Maybe 6 with that little guy right there. So that's really exciting. I know it's columbine in this pot now, which is great. Oregon sunshine, these are just getting bigger and bigger. I think there's still something like 20 something in here. Yeah, I think in the milkweed, I'm starting to know what's milkweed, I think, because these kind of bright green ones that are starting to pop up haven't popped up in any of the others, so I'm pretty sure that is the milkweed, and that these here are little weeds. These guys, weeds, weed, and I think these are milkweed sprouts, which is exciting. I haven't counted them, so let's see. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 milkweed sprouts popped up. The camas pot, I was like, there's still nothing in here, and then I was like, wait, I think over here, these little single, like they look kind of like grass, but instead of being multi-leafed like this, they're just little single-leafed things. So I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, potentially 5 camas sprouts. Not sure, but hopeful on the camas. I pulled some of the weeds out of here. This is the, I think, meadow? Is this meadow or rosy? Yeah, actually this is rosy checker mallow. Looks like it's lingering behind, but I think we have 3 confirmed, maybe more to come. Some are starting to sprout up more. And then this is the meadow checker mallow, where we have this confirmed one where it's actually starting to get leaves that look like checker mallow. Here's another one. I think the rest of these are weeds. I've only seen the 2 sprouts in this one. But just the fact that new things are popping up at the beginning of April is giving me a lot of hope. I relocated some of the camas when I upsized the pot. Fescue's still doing good. Still nothing in the iris. And then this lupin is just starting to put out its true leaves. No other germination in those. At least not targeted plant germination. But oh, and then these are the milkweed taproots that are starting to put up new baby plants. Look at those fuzzy leaves. Let's look at that. All velvety. Anyway, so cool. I'm so excited. Also, the wisteria is just now starting to put out blossoms. Oh, and the apple tree is putting out blossoms too. I thought it wasn't gonna blossom, but then you come and you look, there they are. And there's some down over here too. Look at that. Secret apple blossoms tucked away. So cool. It's an exciting time. It's April 22nd. Things are starting to bloom. Things are starting to grow and take off. And that includes seeds. A few more updates. I was shocked this morning to discover some more lupin sprouts in progress. Look at this. The ground was all pushed up right there this morning and I was like, what? Again, this isn't the hot water germination, but this little guy is getting his true leaf. And then that was happening and I was like, oh my goodness. And I don't remember exactly where it was in here, but I do think somewhere in here another sprout was starting. And I don't remember where I was poking around at it, but I remember seeing some little, oh there it is, right there. Another sprout in progress, which is just like, oh my goodness. And then look at, do you see this in here? A baby camas flower getting ready to get shot up. And look at the milkweed. Look at those fuzzy leaves. Look at those little buds going. It's just everything's taking off. This camas is really stressed out, but it's starting to put up flower bulbs too. The checker mallow is getting these nice true leaves going. And the camas from seed is coming up. Look at those guys. Got 1, 2, oh, here. 1, let's see. There you go. 1, 2, 3. This is 4, 5 right here. 4, 5, 6. There it is. It's right down at the bottom. There's 7. And then right over here we have, let's see if it focuses again. 8, 9, 10. Right there. So 10 little camas sprouts. There's like, I don't know. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 milkweed sprouts. Check out the Oregon sunshine. Thriving. Columbine. Also thriving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At least 7 sprouts in there. Spirea. Getting ready to put out flowers. And this new addition, another little lupin. The iris is getting robust. The wisteria is blooming. Everything is looking amazing. Anyway, it's very exciting. End of April, things are really starting to look happy and healthy. And the grass is starting to look like it really needs to be cut. That's all.